it got to a point where it was putting a strain on our relationship and our marriage. I don't have a degree, I never went to university for this. I'm on a pretty competitive salary. With his condition, it can get quite serious, he can have flare-ups. Why we left family and friends in the UK to move all the way over to Dubai in the Middle East, where things are very different. So firstly, does Dubai actually have anything to offer compared to the UK? Well, yes, it does. There are a lot of things it has to offer. There are pros and cons to both, of course, but I'm going to run through the main reasons why we decided we were going to move. The reasons why we were going to move exist only in Dubai. They are not things that we could get back home in the UK. So number one I'm going to start with is private healthcare. And we knew that we were going to have private healthcare because Reece secured his job. We were able to do research. The only thing we didn't know was if we could get insurance for Reece, because my husband, he has ulcerative colitis. He has it lifelong and it's a disease like of his bowel. With his condition, it can get quite serious. He can have flare-ups. We basically found out was Reece could get a consultant gastroenterologist within a booking an appointment. We could go and see him like same day or same week, and within a couple of days at least, and we'd be able to get him seen. He'd be looked after. He'd also have his treatment. Just the process and everything was far better than what he was receiving in the UK. Fair to say it's worked out as it should have, probably better than what we expected, and yeah, we're happy that we made that choice. Number two then is tax-free income, higher paid salary jobs and more job opportunities. It's commonly known that in Dubai you get tax-free money, right? You earn money from work and you get it straight into your bank account and you don't pay any tax. We obviously wanted to move for that reason, but also job opportunity. So an example of this is Reece is a primary school teacher. It would take Reece a lot longer in the UK to progress in his career to begin with. There are a lot more job opportunities here for him to progress quicker. So in the UK, if Reece wanted to be head of year, he would probably have to wait years and years. I don't know how long years and years is, but you'd have to wait a lot longer to be able to, achieve that title, right? And get the salary that comes with it. Whereas in Dubai, it's common to do, after 2 years, you can become head of year. Now it happens after 1 year as well, but it's more commonly 2 years. With that being said, that means that your pay goes up, obviously responsibility as well, but your pay goes up. You can climb the ladder a lot quicker to get to where you want to be, right? There is more job opportunities, which is fantastic. Now, there's also job opportunities for me as well. When we moved, when we were thinking of moving, I didn't think I would get a full-time job. I just thought, part-time job, it'll be fine. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my daughter, with nursery and everything, so I thought a part-time job. Anyway, I fell into a full-time job. The current job I'm in now, it's again, job opportunities. I don't have a degree, I never went to university for this, but I'm a training consultant in real estate, and I'm on a pretty competitive salary. Now, this isn't me bragging, this is just sharing this information for anybody that wants to move and is also thinking of these things as well. I didn't find this information out very easily before we moved, so I wanted to share that. Number three then is easier work-life balance for my husband. So as I've mentioned already, he's a teacher, but teaching in the UK is brutal. I was on maternity leave, Reece was leaving at 7:30 in the morning. He'd come home probably around, I think he was coming home around 5. We'd have dinner, wash up. I'd be then putting Ella to bed. He would go into the office and work until 10 o'clock. And this happened Monday to Friday. He'd be doing marking books on the weekend. It got to a point where it was putting a strain on our relationship and our marriage. So yeah, that's obviously something we wanted to come out here for. We knew people out here already who were teachers, and we could see the life they were having. They weren't having to do work on the weekends. They didn't have to stay late after work. You can leave work and you don't have to think about it much, which is everything Reece wanted. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to move here, because teaching is generally easier. It depends on your school, but generally easier as a whole than it is in the UK. Number 4 then is cheaper and higher quality education in Dubai compared to the UK. Nursery for Ella back home in the UK, we wouldn't have been able to afford it. It would have been too expensive. Obviously, coming to Dubai, I thought it was going to be more expensive. The more research I did, I realized it was actually going to be cheaper. Now, big disclaimer, again, Reese being a teacher, we get discount. I want to be very transparent. We get discount on Ella's nursery fees. So that helps a lot. And when she's 3 years old, her education will be free. That is a massive reason why we actually moved here. And the quality for Ella's age, 2 to 3 years, the quality of education, I say education, not childcare, because it's literally like both. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it in the beginning because I wanted Ella to be cared for and looked after. I wanted Ella to be loved and have fun. I didn't care if she could count to 10 or do her ABCs. Like, I just wanted her to have a good time and be happy when she was, you know, in childcare as opposed to being with me, because that's when I felt happiest, was when, you know, I just felt there's a lot of pressure and a lot of emotions when your kids go off to school. But my gosh, like, she's come along so well. We were really worried at one point about Ella's speech and everything and her development, and it's been phenomenal. Like, some of the activities that they do in nursery now, and we get to go in time to time, and it's just outstanding for how much we pay. It is outstanding, and it's actually marked, her school is actually marked as outstanding by the KHDA, which is like the Estin and Ofsted in the UK. So it's like the people that grade the schools, it's like the governors, I don't know. Anyway, it's good. Number 5 then is more life experiences for our daughter Ella. I think what I mean by that is, before we came to Dubai, we loved the idea of Ella being with people who were different. Obviously, where we grew up, it's not obvious, sorry, but where we grew up in South Wales, everybody's grandparents had kind of grown up there, and their parents, and then they did, and people don't really move into where we're from very often, like into the valleys in South Wales. It happens, but I didn't see it very much growing up, and I want Ella to be more exposed to different languages, different religions, different cultures, different upbringings, everything, right? People that look different to her as well. I think hopefully when she's older, she'll have a friend in every different country possible. Maybe she'll learn a new language along the way. Maybe, you know, it'll give her a larger perspective of the world. She'll be more accepting of other people and realizing that people are different, and that's okay. So number 6 then is summer all year round. So we knew about this before we came, was the sun. We knew it would get difficult in the summer. I think everybody knows that. And it is difficult. However, even in the summer when you're stuck indoors and the AC's on, even then, the sun is coming through the window. It still feels like you can open the curtains and like, things are good, you know, things are fine. Like, it just gives you that drive to get up and go in the mornings. It's not raining and glooming. Like, it does rain sometimes, and because it happens so very, not often, what's the opposite of often? It doesn't happen often. When it's raining, then you kind of feel cozy. Now, I actually really struggle with my mental health, or have done in the past a lot more. I feel like since being in Dubai, because I've got the support that I've got with my husband and, you know, a couple of friends that are close. However, I've got the support that I need, and obviously I can communicate with friends and family back home, but in general, life is better. I don't know how to explain it. I think it could be the serotonin from the sun. Like I said, having that get up and go, being more productive. It helps with my ADHD as well. Not only that, but like the job that I have, and things just feel in general, like obviously it's turbulent, like even here in Dubai, it's hard, like times get hard, but it's hard, but you're in Dubai, you know, it's hard, but the sun's out, it's hard, but let's go to the pool, you know? So speaking of that then, number 7 is more opportunity to take Ella to do more things. So going to the pool. I mean, we live 20 minutes from Legoland and Motion Gate and Riverland and all these like Dubai parks and resorts. We live 20 minutes away. The comparison to that back home was we had to drive 2 hours to Awkward Theme Park, which was rated as the most, or the best attraction or theme park in the UK. I had really good memories growing up there and I loved it. But the point is like, the opportunities, the things we can do here are endless. Like, it's just something else. Not that we're doing that every single weekend, not that we're doing that every month even, not that we're even visiting at all. I think we've been Legoland once, but the point is that's one of the reasons why we moved, was to have that opportunity. The reason why we haven't done it so often, we've got a pool. Like, we pay rent, so I don't know if it's free, but we've got a pool in our community. We can visit that pool. We can do things that don't necessarily have to cost an arm and a leg. We can also choose to go and do things if we want to. Anyhow, then I wasn't going to add this one, but it only makes sense because of what I just mentioned. Number 8 is saving money. Actually, that is the main reason why we moved, was to save money. I was on maternity leave, like no income coming in. Reese was working. The bills were just going up. Like, we were in a deficit every single month. We needed to do something. And so moving here, and now, gosh, well, it's better. It's a lot better. We're finally at a place where we're heading to where we want to be. And I will talk about this again in another video. Gosh, these video ideas are coming out my ears. We moved so we could save. We can save a lot more here in Dubai than what we could in the UK. Like, there's no way, even if we move back to the UK now, I wasn't on maternity leave, I was working full time, there's no way we'd be able to save money at all. So that's one of the main reasons why we're kind of anchored here as well, despite really missing our family friends a lot. It's better for us to be here. So yeah. If you do like this video, please like and comment below. You'll probably like this video, if it's in the screen, in the shot somewhere, might be on my face, probably considering moving to Dubai. This would be very helpful. It's 5 things you didn't know about renting. The most people just don't know in general. So that'll be a good one for you to watch. And there's more videos coming soon. If you comment below what videos you'd like to see, if you have any questions. If any of you want to DM me on Instagram, I'm always available to answer. I want to help people as much as possible because I needed that help when I moved. So it only makes sense. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. You can see my Instagram link below, and subscribe because it means a lot. That little thumbs up, if that's all you can do, mwah, amazing. I've cringed enough in this video, but thank you very much and see you soon. Bye.